So are the three of us admins?
No, but I'm gonna make. Hold on a second. Actually, I'm gonna make. Just made all.
All of us are co-hosts right now.
Okay, so we are streaming on YouTube now, boys. Give me 1 second. Okay, so to be completely honest with you, this may be the way that we have to do this. Because the Facebook integration is really fucking spotty. Like it's working more than it did the last 3 days. It actually gets me to the Facebook screen now, but doesn't work. However, I have an idea. All right, chat, is the chat working? Okay, guys, in the chat, click on that. And then, do you guys know how to mute your tabs? You using Chrome? Are you guys using Chrome for your browser?
I
got Safari.
Okay. If you right click on the tab that link opens up into, you should be able to mute the site. Because what's going to happen is you're going to now see the live stream. You're going to hear the audio.
What are you talking about? So where am I at?
Do you see the chat on the yep. Zoom page? So can you that link? Go to that link. I guess you can't click on it, can you?
I got you. I see what you're saying.
You might have to copy and paste it.
So it's not clickable. Just copy and paste.
Copy and paste it. Put it in. Put it either one. Like Chrome, you can mute the tabs. So if you create a new tab in Chrome, go to that link and then right click on the tab and go mute site. Because what's going to happen is once you load that, you're going to start hearing us talking. It's going to be a 10-second. There, see it? Create a new tab. You're hearing a delay. Right click on the tab and go mute site. Because what's going to happen is once you load that, you're going to start hearing us talking. It's going to be a 10-second. There, see it? Create a new tab. You're hearing a delay. Right click on the tab and go mute site. Okay, I just muted you guys so I don't hear this. So you got to just mute the tab. So mute the site. Let me show you. Hold on. Okay, so here on my screen, I can go up here, right click, and go mute site. And that way I won't hear, hold on. All right, you got yours muted?
Jimmy's the idiot. It's not technologically savvy.
No, it's okay, Jimmy. It's all good. Is yours muted? I don't hear us anymore.
Can you hear me at all?
I hear you.
Jimmy's the idiot. It's not technologically savvy.
No, it's okay, Jimmy. It's all good. Okay, 1 sec. I just muted you for a second, Jimmy. Hold on. You're using Firefox, right? Firefox? Thumbs up. Firefox? Okay, give me a second. Hold on. How to mute site in Firefox. Okay. Hold on, Jimmy. Hold on. Can you see my screen?
I got 2 screens right now. I don't know which one to go to.
Do you see my screen right now?
Yes.
Okay. So on Firefox,
see my screen?
I got 2 screens right now. I don't know which one to go to.
Go to the fucking Firefox one and mute it.
It's okay. It's okay. Hold on.
See my screen?
Hold on. I'm gonna mute you for a second, Jimmy. Hold on. Okay. On my screen, it's showing you how to mute a thing in Firefox. So that YouTube channel that you have loaded right here, you should see a little sound tab there. You can mute the YouTube channel. Oh, he's texting. Okay, hold on. I unmuted him. He can still hear us.
Jimmy, you gotta be smarter than the computer.
He's calling us to tell us to fuck off. He's calling me. Okay, hold on. Hey, buddy.
All right, dude. So I literally cannot. So.
Okay, no problem. So yeah. I know. Okay. So I just muted us now, so you won't hear anything anymore. Okay. You should hear nothing. Hold on. Let me mute me.
The screens here, right? One's our feed. Okay, so I need to go to which one?
We're all back? Okay. So you should only hear us once now, right? You
Yep.
don't hear any, okay, perfect. Beautiful. Okay. So the two screens that you have open, one is this, and then one is the YouTube channel, which is this, but with like a 5-second delay.
So the YouTube does have the delay. Okay.
Yeah, so we're live. So if you go to the YouTube page right now, you'll see my chat. I just typed Houday in the chat.
I can see it.
So here's what I think we should do, guys. Because like Zoom works flawlessly. There's been a lot of issues with Zoom and Facebook this past couple weeks because like millions of people are fucking using it and streaming it. And I don't know if there's a fight at that level, like between Facebook and Zoom, but like 24 hours ago, Facebook kicked Zoom off completely because it was just like flooding Facebook with traffic. So they're reworking how to make it. They announced this morning it was fixed. I'm not seeing the fix yet. It's still not syncing properly. I like the idea, if we're to do this, to have one chat would be ideal. So you don't have fucking people chatting on YouTube, you don't have people chatting on Facebook, you don't have, YouTube has been around forever. It works, it can handle live streaming. My suggestion is to do this as we're doing it and send everybody to the YouTube link to watch it. Everyone's used to going to YouTube to watch videos. We're doing video. Let's do it on video and people can chat on the YouTube. Just like this, you can see the chat. Right? Testicles. Exactly.
Is with that being said, this one's going to be erased. Nobody's going to see this, right?
I mean, yeah, I don't have any subscribers in this on my, yeah, there's 2 people watching right now. That's us. I don't have any subscribers on this YouTube, I don't think.
So
oh, no one's going to see it. You know why no one's going to see it? Because when I shared it, I made the link unlisted. I didn't make it public because we're testing. So you actually have to know this URL to watch this video.
Okay, the question would be, if we're going to be in Zoom for the other, are we going to have like 2 screens open?
Nope. No, because what you can do, here's how I would do it. Let me, unfortunately, I can't show you.
So Jamie, the only issue is, I mean, there are going to be a shitload of people that don't have a YouTube password, right? So they have to log in and create an account in order to do this.
But you don't, because like most everybody has a Gmail account or some kind of a Google account for their browser. So when you go to YouTube, it lets you log in with any of your social media accounts. Like it's a one-click. If you like, let's say you don't have a YouTube account, you don't need to. You do not need to have a YouTube account to watch this. If you want to comment, you need a YouTube account.
Fuck. Okay, that's where I'm. Okay.
Yeah, but who doesn't have a YouTube account though? Like you can literally. Yeah, but okay, you may not have one, but let's say you were to go to watch this and you don't have one. It says click here to log in. You click there to log in and it can log in with Facebook, log in with YouTube or with Gmail, log in with Twitter. You can log in with any of your social media accounts. You don't need to actually register for a YouTube account.
Got it.
Let me show you how I got mine set up. Can you see that? Oh, fuck. Stupid fucking virtual background. Give me one sec.
Those things are a pain in the balls.
Okay, do you see this? So all I'm doing is putting our Zoom window over the window of the YouTube, but I'm leaving the chat there. See what I mean? Like I can see the chat. That's how I would do it. So you can see the chat, right? Either way, it doesn't matter. Let's say we're streaming to Facebook or we're streaming to YouTube. We're streaming to both. To manage that, we're gonna have the Zoom chat in one window and the other in the other, no matter what. Like you were in Zoom, and we don't want people to be inside of Zoom with us. You know what I'm saying? And the other thing too, to protect us from that. So here's the thing: we're gonna send only the people that we want to be on this. We're gonna send them that link, right? You guys are co-hosts now, so you'll actually see if someone comes into the waiting room, you'll be able to let them in. So it doesn't. All three of us would be admins basically. So when your buddy from Argentina or something comes in, you'll actually be able to. There we go, Rhonda Smith.
That's Jeff. Yeah.
So click on participants in the bottom of your Zoom screen. It says 4. Click on that. It should load up sidebar. Do you see Rhonda Smith waiting?
Yep.
You can click admit, so you can let her in. I'm not going to touch anything. You can do it.
Yep.
Because you guys are co-hosts. There we go.
Jeffrey.
There it is.
What's up?
Hold on, their audio is connecting still.
So this is where we're going to have the Bengal London people.
There we go.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey,
What's up, buddy?
Hey, man.
not much. How you doing?
Just bear
Good.
with us. We're working through some technicalities. That's why we want to do these couple ahead of time.
No, so this is perfect. This is working exactly the way that we expect it to work. So we're live streaming right now to YouTube. We're all on here. So what's going to happen is we'll give the link only to the people that we want to have on. People can be in that waiting room. So, you know, let's say we'll use Dan Horde as an example. We're chatting to somebody else, and Dan's supposed to come on at say 7:30. At 7:28, it says Dan's in the waiting room. Dan can wait in the waiting room for 2 minutes while we finish our conversation with whoever we have scheduled. We say thanks to that person. All right, now we're gonna chat with Dan Horde. Boom, you bring Dan in. Dan comes in.
Okay. And I just saw where I can mute Jeff individually, or I can.
You can.
Yeah, individually.
Yeah, and we can also rename. So right now it says Rhonda. So if I click on this, I can go rename and I can go Jeff. So now it says Jeff.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just my wife.
No, it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. But what's going to matter is, like, let's say Dan Horde comes on and he's same thing. Like it says Dan and Julie Horde or something. We can rename it so it just says Dan Horde, right? Yeah.
So Jamie, in these situations, we had different people on. If we just like if James is interviewing a couple different people, I'm interviewing a couple different. We kind of toss those things back and forth pretty easily at that point, showing those. We'll have a schedule and stuff kind of lined up. So
totally easy. Yeah, totally easy. So yeah, no, this is working flawlessly. Like this is perfect. This is exactly what we wanted. And then like Jeff, no offense, because you mute you for a second. So I can mute Jeff. I just muted James. So now you and I are talking, Jimmy.
right.
I unmute Jeff. I unmute James. I unmute Jeff. And if I want to mute everyone at the same time, I just click on mute all. Boom. Now everyone's muted except for me. Now I can unmute everybody all in one click. Boom. Now we're all unmuted.
And
So it's
everybody's muted except me.
You'll see that. Yeah. So now James, you can do that. So James, you could click on mute all. It'll mute everybody but you.
Yep. Okay.
Jimmy, same thing. If you click mute all, it'll mute everybody but you.
Yeah, I've done that before.
You want to test it to see if it works?
Yeah,
like
hold on. I'm getting people saying they're not getting their email that I sent, so I'm just double checking some email addresses.
Jeff, I'm Jamie, by the way.
I'm Jeff.
Can I give Jeff that YouTube link to try it?
Sure. Yeah. So actually, Jeff should be able to see it in the chat still.
Do you have your chat pulled up, Jeff?
There it is again.
I see it now. Yeah.
So if you copy and paste that into a browser, it'll go to YouTube, and you'll actually see this live on YouTube.
Because as we said, not everybody's going to have access in here, so the YouTube is going to be like the general format for everybody to tune in and watch.
Okay.
So the YouTube link is the link that we share to people. So we create a Bengal Gyms YouTube channel, and you can even call it Bengal Gyms Draft Party channel, like whatever, right? We do whatever you want to do. And that's the link that we promote on Facebook and Twitter and everything else. Now, if Facebook integration works, great, we'll do it. Like, obviously, we'll do it if it works. But I think if you want to keep it consistent, pick one platform, and right now, Zoom and YouTube works flawlessly. They're not having the same problems on YouTube that they are having with Facebook.
So Jamie, we might want to have these guys get off at some point and then just try to do it through YouTube, right? Versus being on this call with us.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So if you want to just send that YouTube link out, Jimmy, to the people that you want to have test it, go for it. And then that way they can chat with us there.
The problem is,
Send me that link because I'm going to have Lori try it from her phone.
You want me to email you the link, guys?
Yeah.
Okay. So Jimmy, that YouTube link obviously will be different for the draft. So we'll create a YouTube channel, generate a link, and then that's the link that we promote across all those social media channels.
hold on, sending these damn emails.
No problem. I just emailed you guys the link for YouTube.
Now they're gonna have two. So these guys probably gonna come on right now, and then we're gonna have to tell them to get off. No big deal. That we want him to.
So do you want to get Jeff to get off and test the YouTube? Because if he loads the YouTube now, it's just going to do the echo thing again,
No,
right?
no, I'll have Lori do it right now.
Oh, okay, cool.
I just need the link. I'm waiting for Jimmy to email it.
I just emailed it to you guys.
Got it. How much of a delay is that going to be, Jamie?
It's literally, actually, let me unmute it for a second. Testing.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
18 seconds.
Hey, Jamie, he said he needs a password. We didn't have a password, did we?
18 seconds.
Yeah, I heard that.
Password for what? Is he trying to get into the meeting here?
Yes.
Yeah, so he shouldn't require a password, but if it does prompt him for one, the password is 196
196
534.
534. Okay, buddy.
Okay, so 18-second delay between the live and the YouTube.
And the people that click the link, Jamie, they're not going to be able to, we're not going to see their face, right? They're just going to
Do you want to let this person in, Jimmy?
Yeah,
Make
just
sure
let
it
him
works.
in.
There we go. Perfect. Sorry, James, what'd you ask?
people that pull it up on YouTube, we're not going to see them, right? They're just going to be
No.
watching and can chat.
Exactly.
Hi,
Yeah.
everybody.
What's up, Alex?
Alex, what's up, buddy?
Hello from Brazil.
Wait,
Hey,
hey,
man.
the one requirement, you're supposed to have 10 Brazilian supermodels behind you during this
Oh,
chat.
yeah, I have to cancel them. You changed the time, you know.
Oh yeah.
Seven.
You know those Brazilian models get impatient, guys.
All right, so
No,
we got
they
another-
they already hired, but for the draft day, no, not
Oh,
for the
draft day. Perfect. Good to know. That's good to know.
all right, we got Brandon and Hannah on as well.
Okay, perfect.
Hi, Jam.
So this says Walsh H, so we can rename that. So what'd you say? It was Brandon and Hannah?
That's your
We-
stage name,
We
though.
needed a couple rednecks on here. Now
So
we
there you
got
go, Brandon. So see how,
Yeah.
so see how I renamed it? And then James, I'll rename yours as well. Put a space between your name. So there you go. Bengal Jim Foster. Perfect.
Okay.
So this would be how it's gonna work when we have Dan Horde and all those people on. So excuse me guys, just for a second, I'm just gonna mute everybody. So I muted it, I'm gonna mute everybody. So everyone's muted. Jim, I unmuted you, so I'm talking to you as if you're Dan Horde. These guys are basically, they're still live, we can still see them, but they can't talk.
So Jamie, on this right here, so obviously, I guess you're kind of the producer role in this whole damn process, right?
I don't have to be, but I can be. Like,
Well, I think that's probably a good thing. You kind of driving that, but
yeah, everyone's unmuted now.
okay.
Yeah, so I don't mind doing that. So I can help admin. And then that way when you have guests on, I can make sure people are need to be muted. And then because when you bring these guys on, they're gonna want to talk, right? You're not gonna want to have people talking over them, and
Absolutely.
it'll be a shit show, right? So
Okay. So do we want to have these guys sign off and get on YouTube, or how do we want to do it?
yeah, let's do that. So
Hey,
Yeah.
the YouTube's working perfect. I'm watching it right now.
yeah.
YouTube's
So
working.
here's the
Fingers
beauty of YouTube, guys. This is why I
Live
think
on
we should.
YouTube.
This is why I think we should use YouTube as the platform. So people can actually go on their smart TVs. Like YouTube's integrated on pretty much all the TVs now that were made in the last like 5 years. So people can actually go to YouTube and be able to watch this on their TVs, but not sitting at their computer. Or they can have it open on their laptop while they're watching the draft on the computer. Right? So there's lots of options. And then that way the chat stays universal on YouTube.
The only thing is you do need to be logged in, as you said, Jamie. If somebody's watching via YouTube, they do need to log into chat.
To chat, yes.
Yeah.
To chat.
So
Now-
we can give them some, let's make sure we give them a heads up ahead of time that says, hey, this is going to be our platform. You can have any Google account if you want to.
Okay, so there's another way that we can do this as well, guys, for interactivity. Zoom allows people to call in. So we could put a call-in number as well, same thing. If we want people to call in with a question for somebody, we can do that. Now, again, it requires some policing. So, let's say someone named Johnny calls in. We allow Johnny and we go, hey, Johnny, where are you from? He's like, Cincinnati. What's your question for Dan Horn? He goes, suck, I don't know, whatever. Boom, hang up right away. You know what I mean? Like and then the YouTube will be delayed 18 seconds. There's no way around it.
To keep it simpler and easy, I mean, if they want to ask questions, it's going to probably be typing it in versus having a
100%. So we just do that pre-education, like James just said. Tell people if you want to participate in the chat, you can watch it from any device on YouTube. You don't have to have a YouTube account, but if you want to chat, join us in the YouTube chat. It's easy. And like I said, YouTube, it's easy to sign into. You can sign in with any of your social media accounts. You don't need a specific YouTube account.
Okay, then the streaming with the Facebook Live is just going to be, we're going to kind of wait and see how this plays out the next couple of weeks with Facebook and Zoom, right?
100%. I mean, it's not reliable. They're having issues. It's working flawlessly on YouTube. So, and the only thing I'm concerned about with doing Facebook and YouTube is now you have a Facebook chat and a YouTube chat, and we're gonna be so busy doing this that you could end up pissing people off. We keep answering questions people that posted on YouTube, and then people are like, hey, I commented on the Facebook thing all day and no one acknowledged me or answered my question.
Okay.
So having one chat room is the way to go.
Unless we had one person, me watching Facebook and Jimmy watching YouTube, we could do it that way too.
Yeah,
and that would
works.
That would give a couple different people asking questions too. So
options.
Yeah.
I love the idea of doing both, but it's been a week now that the YouTube integration, the Facebook integration has been having issues. So I wouldn't want to promote Facebook Live and then not be able to do it. I think what should happen is we promote the shit out of YouTube, and then if we can go live on Facebook, it's a bonus.
So we can make that decision as it gets closer to draft day at the end of the day. Okay.
Yeah, but what we could do over the next, how much do we have? 2 weeks or a week? Over the next 2 weeks. Over the next 2 weeks. So what I'll do is I'll get started on setting up a YouTube channel for this. So we'll call it Bengal Jim's Draft Party.
Just don't make it specific. Make it a Bengal Jim channel.
Bengal Jim YouTube. Okay.
For the draft.
And then let's start over the next week or so inviting people to that so they can actually subscribe to it through YouTube. And then what'll happen is they'll actually get a notification when we go live. And then we can still test it by setting it to private so it doesn't blast out to everybody. Right? And then when we're ready on draft to go live, we make it public. Like right now, this is going through my personal YouTube. If you went to my personal YouTube channel right now, you would not see this because I set it to unlisted. The only way you can watch this is by going to that specific link that I shared with you guys.
Got it.
So it's
Can we do something else, Jamie, where they can't type in swear words and all that? Is there like a parental thing? some nut Steelers fan gets on or something.
So, you know what? Let me just test something here.
Hell, Brandon and Alex might like doing that shit.
What's that?
All right.
Typing bad words.
Always.
Fuck you, James.
Don't mind, don't mind
What would
Cannon.
make
sitting
you
right
think
next
I'd
to
do
you,
that?
Jimmy.
Oh my gosh. My bad, Lori.
Got in trouble.
Gosh.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys are watching the YouTube thing, but I just put the F word in there. So it obviously worked, but I can go in. I don't. Are you guys at the YouTube channel? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so now watch. It's gone.
So, but you have to manually do that, right?
I do, but that's part of the moderation task, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's the same thing with Facebook, though, guys. I mean, let me just see if there's a way to moderate the.
So
YouTube.
Brandon, Alex, and Jeff, if you're not on there's a YouTube channel that has this 18-second delay that we're looking at right now. We're probably going to get
Yeah.
off in a second and have you guys go to that and type in some stuff in a minute.
Okay. Yeah, I was just pulling it up on my phone,
Cool.
trying to.
So what should I go in YouTube?
You want to keep Alexander on for a minute?
Yeah, let's stay on for a little bit, and
Yeah.
then we'll probably have you guys get off, and then just go to YouTube at the same time. We'll do it at the same time.
Okay.
Just stay on for now. Alex, on the draft night, you better have about 10 supermodels with you.
Oh,
At least.
I'll arrange that, you know.
We're going to, you're going to be
Okay.
featured on one of the segments too, Alex. So be
I'm not
ready.
sure because there are some girls here as well, so I'm not sure. I don't want to get them embarrassed.
Okay, so here's the good news. Yes, I can go in and we can actually preset blocked words in the YouTube chat.
I mean, I would just do that because again, if some idiot Steelers fan or Browns or whoever.
Yeah, so by default, it actually, if you're at the YouTube right now, it says top chat. Do you see that? Above the chat, it says top chat.
Mhm.
If you click that, you go to live chat. So live chat shows all messages. Top chat shows messages that were pre-screened. So there we go. We're seeing Hude from Brazil. Perfect. So as the admin of this channel, I can actually
on the draft night, you better have about 10 supermodels with you.
Oh,
At least.
So right now, so that's Alex, right? From
Yes.
Brazil. So I could, I'm not going to, but I could remove his comment. I could put him on a timeout, which means he can't comment until I say he can comment again. Or I can actually block and delete him from the channel so he can't even watch the stream anymore. If he were to spam the channel, right? So what we'll do is while we're setting everything else up, while I'm getting this all set up, we'll go in, obviously do like some, key Bengals buzzwords that we don't want people saying in the chat. And then it'll automatically flag those messages and not show it in the chat stream. Right? And then anything that does squeak through the filters, it's easy for me to delete and just kick those people out.
Okay.
It just means I can't drink as much as I plan to. Fine, I'll just have to sip slower than normal. Or I get drunk and I just start banning people that just for the hell of it. 'Cause I'm hammered. So this works perfectly, guys. I mean, this is everything that we wanted to do. Like, this is perfect.
Yeah.
And having the one chat stream, I think, is the way to go. It's just so much easier to manage.
So Jamie, so you driving this, what do other people's, I just want to make sure. So it's me, you, and James. And James is interviewing, we got James interviewing James Rapine from Sports Illustrated. At that point, James is coming on. We're going to see the 4 blocks, the 4 pictures, you, James Rapine, and myself, or what?
James, you have your email open, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna boot you for a second, rejoin the meeting when I do, okay? So we're chatting. Let's say I'm just an example. So we're chatting right now with James Rapine, and we're bringing on Dan Horde, right? So we wrap up with Rapine. Okay, thanks, Rapine. And then he can't figure out how to turn the thing off and whatever, right? So we go, okay, Thanks, James. Oh shit, you're a host. I can't boot you. I can't boot you because you're a host. Jeff, can I boot you for a minute? You can rejoin?
Yeah.
Okay, so I go, okay, thanks, James. See you later. Boom, James is gone. Now we bring in Dan Horde. Now we're not watching him fiddle around with his phone and figure it out and yell to his wife, like, okay, I'm done, and don't realize it's still on. Right? And now Jeff will join back in the lobby. So we'll pretend that Jeff is Dan Horde in a minute when he comes back on.
So as host, James and myself will be able to see who's in the lobby as normal, and we can admit them into the.
Yeah, 100%. Or you guys can let me just we can have a run sheet and I'll just bring people in. You go, okay, we're gonna bring in Dan Horde, and boom, I'll just bring them in.
There you go.
Right? Then you guys focus on what you guys do best, right?
So Alex had a situation where it was asking for a password for him. Is that something that's going to be systemic for?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. So what we'll do is we'll send out the link and the password. I just sent the link. The link's supposed to be embedded with the password. I think maybe because he's signed in from a different country, just for security reasons, it's asking for a password.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Brandon, Hannah, I don't know. I know you've met Alex probably from Alex. You didn't get in town this year though, did you?
No, last year, no, unfortunately.
Okay.
I
So
think we have.
he's been coming in, but I think you met him even the year before last.
May have, yeah.
So,
And Alex, we will be planning, you're going to be featured at some point from Brazil. So have a big speech ready in plain English.
Okay, okay,
Smoking a
thank you.
cigar.
so we're still
Yeah,
trying to
sure.
work. Hey,
I'm
Alex,
representing Canada. You're representing Brazil. We got the whole
Very
country
good.
mapped out here.
so Alex, we're going to be we're going to have
I
groups.
have also my 23rd Super Bowl.
Yes.
There we go. Nice.
Nice.
Hey,
We're gonna have
Jamie,
groups.
Jeff says he can't log back in because he was blocked by host.
Okay, that might have been my fault. Hold on a second.
Hey, Alex, we're going to have groups from Spain, Mexico, Canada, London, England. We've got Scotland. We're going to have groups from all Germany. Kind of down. We got to figure out how we're going to do that, but we want obviously you to be part of that process.
Thank you.
Yeah, tell
With
Jeff sorry when I removed them, it won't let him back in.
I'm going to send him the YouTube one.
I can change that in the settings. It's just not set up right now.
Brandon, you have your pants on, right?
Yeah, they're still for now.
I wonder why. Okay, so here's the other thing too, guys. So when we're done talking when we're done having the guests on and everyone that's supposed to be on is on, we can then lock the meeting. Okay, so what this does now is nobody can even request to join now. So that's just that added level of security now. So now let's say someone is an asshole and they go and share our link. It don't matter. You have the link, the password, it don't matter. The meeting is now locked. No one can get in.
So at some point when it starts, we do that or?
No, when we're done with all of our guests and we're just, we want to wrap up and whatever.
Okay.
Or let's say we're like everyone that we've had on, we can lock the meeting at any time and then unlock. So it's locked right now and then we can unlock it.
Got it.
It's just that added protection from that Zoom bombing thing that we talked about last time, right? Like we want to prevent that. We're not going to have that happen here because we're only giving the link to the people that we're inviting to come on, right? And only giving them the password. So it shouldn't happen. And that lobby prevents anything really from happening because you see who it is.
Right. So the other thing, James, we talked about a little bit, and actually Brandon, Hannah, Alex, and if Jeff can hear us, confidential, there's some things going on here that we can't get out in the media or social media, but the Bengals are likely going to be doing something during the draft night. It's going to be a 30-minute segment that they're going to do. They might do it from 7 to 7:30 or 7:30 to 8. So we're probably going to start this at 6. We're working through the details on the timing on this, but if we start at 6 and the Bengals do their virtual draft party from 7:30 to 8, we're gonna cut from here because we don't want to compete with the Bengals on it. We want to transition to the 30 minutes that the Bengals are doing and then back. So Jamie had a good idea on that. So Jamie, could you walk?
Yeah, so I'll show you exactly what we should do. So let's just pretend we're doing the live chat right now. We're like, okay, guys, here's the deal. Bengals are going live right now on Bengals Facebook page or Bengals.com, whatever. Hang around here. Don't leave. We're going to mute everybody. Go check them out. Stay in this Zoom chat. As soon as they're done, come back here. We're to keep our party going. So then, boom, we hit mute all. Everyone's muted. We go about watching it and come back, and then everybody is still here. They don't have to rejoin them. We don't have to. Well, actually, no. You know what? Hold on a second. Unmute all. That actually doesn't make any sense because we're not having the people in here, right? So we can just we just keep the live stream going. We don't have to tell them anything. We're to keep our live stream going. We're going to hang out here, guys, and watch the draft. We're going to watch the Bengals.com thing, but we're staying live. So you don't have to close this YouTube tab. You can keep it open. And when you're done watching the Bengals thing, come back over here and check us out.
Jimmy, is there an issue with us streaming whatever the Bengals doing, just popping it up on our screen?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't think they're going to go and file anything. So what we could do is we have the Bengals thing loaded. The thing is, you don't want to do the audio. I don't think. I mean, there's going to be a delay. It's going to look like shit.
Okay. Yeah. Never mind.
But we could do this. Here, I'll share my screen. So here's my screen right now, watching our feed. We could, in theory, have it up, but I mean, it's not really going to do anything. No one's going to stay here and watch it through this because it's going to be 18-second delay.
Right. And I think the Bengals want as many viewers on their social media platforms that us doing it that way would be an issue.
100%. But we don't have to lose our viewers to get them. We would do the push and say, you guys can leave this YouTube open or come back to this YouTube URL when you're done watching it because we're staying live throughout it.
Okay.
And then us three are going to be the only three people probably on here while that's happening. We could just be live shooting the shit, talking about the live stream, really, for anyone who's still watching.
Got it. Because people could be doing the same damn thing. They're going to have their computer, their YouTube, and they could be watching fucking TV and they still could be on here. So we're probably going to have a chunk of people staying online here, maybe.
100%. Some people are going to put us on their phone and have the draft on their TV. Some people are going to have us on their laptop, have it on their TV. Some people are going to have, like I do a lot, have one open here and one open here on the same screen. So what we just do is we just encourage people that when they go live, sorry, James, you're muted. When they go live, we tell people they're live and say, we're going to go watch this too, guys. Hang here though, like stay here. We're still going to do this when they're done because we know that they're only going to run it for half an hour or so.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
It's probably going to be important for us to make sure that people stay in there, that we're going to have a guest post draft pick to talk to as well, not just us sitting around bullshitting, right? So we're going to need some of these names are going to have to transition before and then transition after to make sure we retain or get people back if they do wind up leaving. So we'll figure that out, who that's going to be and how. Brandon, Hannah, were you guys able to get into the YouTube piece of that by any chance?
Yeah, I was, oh shit.
Try
Hold it
typing
for a
question
second.
and get in. I tried Jeff. I think Jeff's watching, but I want him to try a question, and I don't see that yet.
Yeah, we did have it pulled up.
No, I didn't. Okay, I didn't send you guys a link, but you can. Okay, because
You can see it in the chat.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
in the chat
It was
here.
in the chat.
Let's see the link.
Yeah.
We'd like you to go on there if you're able to try to type in, see how easy it is for you to get on there and
Okay.
type a question.
I'm gonna mute you guys for a second because what's gonna happen when you load it, we're gonna hear the delay. So just give me one. I'm just gonna mute you guys for a second.
I muted it on the,
Oh, you muted the tab?
Yeah.
Ah, cool.
And hey, listen, not everybody's as dumb as Jimmy on that.
I assumed it wasn't muted. That's all. That's all.
Hey, Alex, did you watch The Tiger King yet on Netflix?
No, not yet.
Oh, you don't know what you're missing.
You might never go back to the U.S.
Hey, and Brandon, did you guys watch it?
We watched what last Sunday? We
I got
watched,
him to watch 2 episodes, and then he said, "Can we please be done now?"
So,
Oh, man.
James and I, we called Carol Baskins down at Big Cat Rescue to try to get her on this thing, on this live feed next Thursday for the draft.
Yeah, what'd she say?
Oh, we got a call back from her, man. She called back and said that she pointed us some big cat place in Indiana that has Bengal tigers and stuff, but it was hilarious. That would have been great to get her on.
That would have been a hit.
Oh, yours. Because I didn't see YouTube.
I think.
What are you drinking there, Alex?
Just a draft beer from my city, you know.
Yeah.
Not a hoodie.
Sign in.
Do your Gmail or do you want to do your YouTube?
Is it giving you a problem when you go to try to type it in?
We're going to use mine. She can't remember her password.
You wanna me to try to type
Okay,
something?
so here's the thing. So the reason that they're being prompted for a password, just so you know, is because it's unlisted. If it was public, they wouldn't need a password. They'd be able to see it, and they'd only need a password to log into the chat.
Got it.
Bring me to Gmail sign in.
So Alex, we see your messages there,
Okay.
and I can't.
There we
sign
go.
in.
Yeah, I got Hude from Brazil, then test.
So Jamie on mine, it says Google sign in to continue to YouTube, and I have no fucking idea what my password is. I don't
If
need,
it was, just so you know, if it was public,
it would be okay.
it wouldn't. Yeah, it would do that. Okay, you know what? Let me. Can I stop the YouTube stream?
Yep.
And I'm gonna restart it and make it public. Okay. Go live. Now it might be a different URL, so give me a second. I need a refill.
We got North America and South America covered on this call, by the way.
Boom. Okay, I think this is a different URL. Let me just double check. No, it's the same URL. So that's great. So if you guys go back to that URL again,
You just sent it. Okay.
I sent it again. You should be able to see it.
There it is. It's asking me.
again. You should be able to see it. Now you're seeing it though, but you need a password for the chat.
Yeah, it says continue to YouTube. I need to sign in. Okay.
That's only for the chat though, right, Jimmy? You can see the
Yes.
you can see the video, right?
Correct.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See the
we can
video.
see
Yeah.
video and chat, but we have to sign
But
into
To
YouTube.
be able to comment, you have to sign in.
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense because they want you to have an account to
Right.
chat, right? Okay, can I go get a refill?
Go. So Hannah, Alex, Brandon, Jamie's from Brantford, Canada. Is it Brantford? I'm sorry.
Yeah, Toronto suburb.
okay. Nice.
He's a season ticket holder. He comes down to a couple games a year the past few years, but he's been coming to tailgates for years.
Cool.
James been driving around, been there, dumped that trucks with like Easter bunny sticking out of around.
Home and eat dinner here. You guys get to watch me eat dinner.
Hold on, I'm gonna get up and
Nice dartboard, by the way, Jim.
practice.
You want another challenge?
Yes. Yeah, well, you put that on Twitter the other day. I started cracking up.
I thought you'd like that.
Yeah.
Longest game of darts in the history.
Jeez,
Yes.
2 hours of drinking and like
Yeah, it might have had something to do with it.
a little bit. Hannah, how's work going for you? Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm off the floor right now, doing computer system building. So I'm not really there. I worked the floor yesterday, but we don't have any positive cases in the hospital.
good.
There's only 3 in the county, so hopefully it stays that way.
She actually uses Zoom for work right now, so
Yeah.
she's familiar with this a little bit.
Yep.
You guys planning any away games next year?
Just waiting on the dates and times release. Should be within a month.
Yeah.
Planning on Philadelphia, just hoping to get a good date for it.
I went there for the Thursday night 8 years ago. It was a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, her dad's an Eagles fan, so he's
I'm dragging his ass there.
planning on taking him.
Nice.
I don't think he's ever been, has he?
No.
Alex, what is that behind you? Is that a concrete wall?
No, it's just I cannot explain English, but it's my living room here.
Okay. Got it.
It's called a textured wall, Alex. Textured
Yeah.
wall. That's like the HGTV explanation of it.
Okay. How are things in the United States with this virus there? Everything locked down already, or?
Yep, we are locked down.
Are you guys not over there?
No, we're locked down, but at least I'm selling cigars, so I can ship through mail. So everybody's staying at home, working from home. They are smoking much more cigar than they used to. So for me, it's not so bad.
Yeah,
There you go.
I'm drinking more than I ever have. Like every night I'm sitting out by the
I'm drinking more and smoking more as well. So I said I'm much more worried about dying for something about my liver than the virus, because I'm drinking all the
Oh, goodness. Well, typically, isn't the schedule usually released before the draft? I mean, I know everything's screwed up this year, but
Yeah, they said they're doing it that end of the first week in May now.
Yeah, I think by
Like the
by
9th?
May 9th, it should be released, is what I read.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's usually right around draft time.
right. Back to South Beach again this year. That's one place I need
Yeah.
to go.
What'll that be? 3 years in a row, maybe?
No, still haven't been.
Yeah, I'm hoping the date's good because I want to get down there this year for that.
I was there. That was my first ever away game, 2007, when we beat them. Chad went off that game. I think he had 2 or 3 touchdowns.
Nice.
It's like New Year's Eve, I think it was, or the 30th, I forget.
Well, that's a fun weekend.
Yeah.
That's cool. Someone posted to have.
So what do you think, Jimmy? I mean, I think this works pretty good.
I mean, this gives us an idea of. I'm just more concerned about people. I just want to be able to get people into the YouTube without a problem. That's why it'd be nice if we get closer and you say, hey, YouTube is what we're going to do. But if we get closer and Facebook and you feel comfortable with it, we can give it a run, right? I think it'd be easier for people to do that, but I think this works seamlessly. It really does.
And I don't think we can have really too many guests, and we just need to keep it interactive, people asking questions and talking back and things like that.
Yeah, James, I sent
Hold
you.
on, I have another idea here, guys.
James,
bear
I
with
sent
me
you
for a
an email too with kind of a bunch of things we want to get through with, putting a schedule
I
together.
saw the email. I didn't read it yet.
Okay, bear with me for a sec. Just gonna check something here.
And Brandon, you'll see on Twitter, there'll be some people kind of hating on this a little bit because, everybody they want to be the fan people doing this. Like, I don't give a shit. Do your own stuff. It's okay. It's like,
Oh, yeah. You'll have those. I expect that.
Okay, do me a favor here, guys. Can you guys, can someone try that link for me? If you don't mind.
Brandon and Hannah, you good with that one?
Yeah,
Yep.
she's trying it now.
In a Chrome browser?
It doesn't matter. There'll be no sound.
Okay.
Let me just do this.
It says chat is ready to display messages.
But you don't see any messages though, eh?
No.
Okay. Yeah, all right, let me, do open in browser. Yeah, okay. Let me, I haven't, I don't know if this will work, Jimmy, but you know what? I mean, we're making this into a big deal, right? So what we could do is, bear with me for a sec. Sorry, guys, I talk out loud when I'm thinking. Let me just see what, this. Oh,
We got the chat is ready to display messages.
but you don't see any messages, right?
Right.
I can't
Right.
type it, but I think I can fix that. But let me just see this. So my buddy's broadcasting live on Friday nights doing like a DJ set. And this is his setup. And it's through Twitch. But see this? I don't know if you guys can see my screen.
Mhm.
So when he's live, people can comment right here and it's using their Facebook account. So we can actually, not to complicate things on you guys. So Zoom allows us to output to YouTube or Facebook or a custom service, okay? So I could actually set it up to look exactly like this, but with Bengal colors. Our live stream, are you able to see this, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Our live stream would be right here. Let me see if I can play his. So this is a replay. So there's him playing, and then we're able to chat here on Facebook through Facebook chat using your Facebook account. But it's the same limitations. If someone doesn't have a Facebook account, they need to have a Facebook account to chat.
Yeah, I think
Like this setup, what we could do, Jimmy, is we could actually register BengalGymsDraftParty.com and just tell people to go there. And when they go there, they see this. Right? We can do the same thing with YouTube. We can, instead of giving people a YouTube link, we can actually create BengalGymsDraftParty.com and forward it to the YouTube channel. So we don't have to tell people to go to YouTube and give them a specific link. We can actually just send them to that URL, and then we display this on that. Or the other option is you create an actual YouTube channel and have people subscribe to your YouTube channel, which could be good for you down the road too when you want to put out content, right? Through Bengal Gyms. I don't want to confuse you guys. I'm just trying to make it, there's really no way to do a chat without having some kind of account. Like any
So how is
platform.
what you just showed different than it being actually on Facebook?
Well, the problem is the Facebook integration with Zoom is garbage. It's not working very well.
So where's that video coming from? YouTube on that?
No, he's actually using software called OBS, Open Broadcast. So that's the one that I use for my like game show stuff that we do.
Yep.
But Zoom has the same capability. You just have to set up a custom. So I can't go right to Twitch from Zoom, but I can set up a custom stream. And it's all like stream keys and stuff like that you have to set up. It's relatively easy to do, but again, same limitation. Right now I'm logged into YouTube. So when you, I'll go back to it. So right now you can see I'm in Facebook, right? Because you can see my Facebook accounts right here. But if I was logged into Facebook here, it would ask me to log in to chat because there's no open platform chat system that doesn't, like, you have to have some kind of account somewhere to be able to participate in the chat because there's no way for you to manage the chat if people don't have accounts. If you don't have an account, you go on there and go like, yeah, you know, whatever, talk a bunch of shit, and I can delete you, and then you can just come back again because there's no, I'm not actually deleting you. You know what I mean? Like I'm just booting you from the chat, but you don't have an account. So how am I preventing you from coming back and just keep doing it again and again and again?
Right.
Does
So
that make sense?
Yeah, Jamie, I mean, obviously we want to lean on your expertise on this piece of it, right? We just, I'm, you know, just trying to walk a line with the most user-friendly way to get more engagement, more people participating in this. Our two biggest forms of social media would be Facebook and Twitter. We're up to like almost 6,000 followers on Twitter. I don't know, 3 or 4, whatever on Facebook. And we have the Instagram account as well. Whatever's easiest for people. We're going to have a mix of people, young and old, trying to participate in this.
So my best advice would be that we go on YouTube, we do the YouTube way, and we just spend the next 2 weeks pumping up the YouTube channel and just education, telling people how to do it. It's not hard. I mean, look, sorry, Brandon and Hannah. Brandon, like it was easy, right? Like once you logged in.
Yeah,
did you
once
guys
you
even
log in.
Yeah, and you just logged in with your Gmail account, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't see a question. Are you still able to type a question, Brandon? Because I don't see a question from you.
No, I couldn't remember my password on my YouTube. I think it wanted me to log into YouTube, and I haven't logged into it in so long. I could come up with it though.
So
The problem is, Jamie, Jeff's having a problem typing in questions too. He can hear us fine, but I just sent him a text and he's still having problems doing the
he
questions.
hasn't logged in.
Which I would agree, most 90% of the people have a Gmail account, but then, you know, if it's not automatically set up for them, a lot of them don't know the password.
Yeah, so I mean, again, I mean, so here's what to think about. So one, you're gonna have, obviously you want people watching. That's the key, watching, and then people interacting. So is everyone who watches gonna interact? Probably not. Some people are just gonna watch and hang around, right? So the people who want to interact, it's just up for us to over the next 2 weeks to tell people how they can do that. So, hey, click here to subscribe to our YouTube channel. So we go live, you see it. Don't have YouTube? Really easy. Here's how you set it up.
Yeah.
I mean,
But one sausage, another sausage or two.
sorry, Jimmy, what'd you say?
Yeah, I think you're good, man. Let's go down that road. But you're saying, I just want to be clear that if something happens between now and the draft, that Facebook and Zoom automatically, hey, this is going to be an easy thing to do. We can make that decision at that point if we have to.
We can, yeah, we can, 100%.
Okay.
But the problem is the longer you wait for that integration to work, the less time you had to push people to the YouTube platform.
Got it. Okay.
Like I think by like Wednesday next week, we got to make a decision on which way you want to go. And then if it's YouTube, then we just start pumping the show to the YouTube and showing people how to, I mean, it's not hard to do. Like it is, I mean, Brandon, like you can click on forgot my password or reset my password. It'll text you a code.
I could do it easily.
Yeah, it's easy to do. You don't have to do it now, but I mean, it is easy to do. So if someone really wanted to get in the chat, Jimmy, but they couldn't because they can't find their password, it's so easy to fix, right? And I'll tell you right now, like as someone who like goes on live stream stuff, if you're really motivated to get in, you're gonna get in. If you're not motivated to get in, like fuck, whatever, I don't worry about that. You're still gonna watch, right? You're still gonna watch.
Okay.
So not the only people that need to worry about logging in are the people who are actually to type something and want to ask a question or like go who day or whatever they want to say, right?
Yep.
You're gonna find a lot of people just want to watch.
Yeah.
Like when I host my online trivia nights, I get like 67 people that want to like talk and play, and then like 100 people that just want to watch. They want their video on. They don't want their name appearing anywhere. They sit back and watch.
All right. So we're going to have the capability. So give us an ideas around if we want to do some sort of giveaway, we want to get more engagement. We want to kind of pump up, hey, we're going to be doing giveaways. We can do giveaways of some kind. We have to figure out how to do that, right? And then we can do polls as well to kind of get people interacting as well.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Jamie, do a poll now, would you?
I can't. You have to see. Here's the problem with the polls. You have to set up before the meeting. So what we have to do is come up with a bunch of poll questions before the meeting, and then we can submit them to the meeting.
So we just need to figure out what we want to do in advance to make that happen.
Yeah, but that's not going to work the way that we want it to work either, because the poll. So the way the polls are built in the Zoom is for people who are in the Zoom call to participate in the poll. We don't have people in the Zoom call, right?
Right.
So we could take a poll and watch the chat. I mean, really, the YouTube chat's that's gonna be the hub of everything, right? We're like, yo, hey, or like, hey, yo, hey, everybody in the chat, tell us like who's the best Bengals player of all time. You know what I mean? And then you're gonna see the chat. Like, let me show you one more example.
Jamie, what do you envision people watching this on their phone versus computer? The ratio.
Most people on their phone, guys. I mean, a lot of people are gonna watch on their computer that want to sit down and watch, like a laptop or something. But a lot of people are gonna see the notification and they're gonna watch it on their phones. And the people that watch on their phones don't chat. They do like smiley faces and shit like that. They don't do a lot of chatting, right? So let me show you kind of how it would look. The other thing too, guys, is you almost don't want too many people chatting anyway because it's a shit show to keep up with. And I'm going to show you an example right now. You guys can all see my screen, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go. This is a concert that's live right now. So I'm just going to mute it. So there's the chat. This is exactly how ours is going to look right now. Someone just typed something. Chris Park just typed something. Kind of obviously a slower chat than hopefully we're going to see. See, they're chatting and we can get in there. I'm already logged in, so I can chat as well. But it can also go stupid. Like, let's go to, I don't know. See if this one might be a lot of people chatting. Okay, chat's disabled in this one because it's Vatican, so they probably don't want people. So I'll give you an example. Like when you're watching like anything political or like, you know, a live stream of a president or something talking, the chat just goes like, it's just a long stream. You can't even make any sense of it because there's literally 10,000 people typing at the same time. It just goes, scrolls across the screen. You don't see shit. This one might be busy. This guy looks like he's taking a shit. Okay, there we go. This one's a little bit faster, right? So see the pace of the chat? So there's 27,000 people watching right now. So watch how fast this chat goes. Like it can get ridiculous. So that's hard to keep up with. Like that's, now again, keep in mind, that's 27,000 people watching. Okay, that's a lot of people in the chat. So we're gonna be more in line with like, you know, a couple hundred people to whatever watching, or even more. And then of those people, 70%, 6% are chatting. So our chat stream, like this is, you'll watch how fast this goes. It's almost impossible to keep up with. Right, so how do I go back now? Like, okay, I want to acknowledge, hey, Kipper Lane in the chat says, oh Lord, please. Now I have to go scroll back down and then watch how fast it goes.
You know what, Jamie? That seems like a Facebook one. You know, if it's a Zach, whatever his name is, press conference. I mean, I feel like that's how fast they go on Facebook.
100%. And the other thing about Facebook, and again, I'm a huge fan of Facebook, but the only thing about Facebook, there's a severe delay in the Facebook chat. Like, there's no delay on YouTube. Hey, babe. Dave Matthews is on Farm Aid right now playing acoustically in his living room. YouTube Farm Aid live, and you'll see it. Sorry, Aaron's a big David Matthews fan for some reason.
Ever heard of Kamalama?
So this gives you an idea how fast the chat can go. This is going to be more our speed though, which is that one that we showed after. It's one that we showed before. This will be more our speed of chat. So we can keep up with this. This is like a comment every like 10, 15, 20 seconds.
I mean, so to James' point, like Zach Taylor's press conference that he does every week, he does that feed and people are typing in shit. There's a couple hundred people on that damn thing. It's just a quick press conference. So
there's 523 people watching this stream right now. So I'd like to say this is about where we would want to be, I think, right, Jimmy? Like you're hoping for A
Dude,
few hundred people watching, like
200
500
people,
plus.
probably a few hundred people and people coming on, off
Perfect.
and on. It could
Perfect.
get bigger. Yeah, but I
So
think
this-
you're about
Yeah, this is 500 people watching right now. This chat's manageable. Right? See the difference between this chat and the one with 27,000 people watching? 27,000 people, it's just like teleprompter, right?
so right now. If you look, they got a donation button up there, so they're raising money.
They are. We can do that too.
So we could put the Ken Anderson Foundation or something up there if we wanted to. That
We
gets us.
could.
That gets Kenny on for us, by the way, James. If we do that, I'm sure, because we're waiting on them right now. That's what we're doing.
Now, I got to look into logistics of that. You'll see on the screen here, it says fundraiser right here below the name. I don't know what hoops you have to go through with YouTube to get that enabled, so I'll look into that. It may require us to be a registered non-for-profit and all that shit. If that's the case, then that's a problem. We wouldn't be able to do it.
Well, I mean, we would
Um,
we would want to link that what we do on social or other social media platforms. Just there's a link that you put on it, and it goes directly to the Kenny
Perfect.
Alliance.
So that's the other thing too. Like you can give me some stuff to put in the chat. So every like half hour or something, I can just copy and paste. Hey guys, don't forget to donate to the Ken Anderson Foundation, and here's the link. I put it in the chat.
Facebook makes it easy because you can just automatically link it to their page, which is set up properly. So I don't know if
I
that'd be
bet this is
way
pretty
in
similar.
YouTube.
Yeah, that's real easy on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I'm a Facebook whore. You guys know that. You're on my Facebook. I love Facebook as well, but what I'm worried about is the fact that you want to promote this and make this a big deal. The last thing I want is this to be a nothing burger of the day of because Facebook shit the bed. I trust the YouTube integration. Like it works flawlessly. Every time I've tested it, it works no problem. Facebook and Zoom together has been a shit show the last 2 weeks. Like
Yeah.
I do my live trivia nights on Thursday and I do my live interviews on Tuesday night with business owners. The last week, all 3 streams, I could not go live on Facebook. So I just hate for you guys I'd hate to like put all this work in and pump it up, get all these guests lined up and then not be able to go live. And then the day of, you're moving it to YouTube and trying to move everybody over to YouTube. It'll be a shit show.
Easier to go down this road and transit and go in different directions closer to the date if we get comfortable with Facebook.
Yeah, honestly, Jimmy, like my opinion, let's say out of 100 people, 90 of those 100 people will be able to get on and no problem figure it out. Those other 10 people, maybe a little hand holding, we can do that over the next 2 weeks, just education, show them how to do it. You know, hey, if you want to participate in our live chat, here's how you do it. And we teach them, we show them.
I mean, is it any different than putting some content on that YouTube channel and say, hey, make sure you can log in and view this? It'd be no different.
No, and that's what I was saying. We could have I'm happy to even do a video. I just record a quick video of how to. Boom. We can put up on the Bengal Gym channel.
Why
and
don't
show
you,
people how
hey,
to do it.
Jimmy, why don't you, since you're the face, just do, hey, Bengal Jim here. Look forward to debuting our new YouTube channel as part of our draft party. Feel free to use this as a test run. Make sure you can hear, log into chat, and then Jamie can post it.
Okay.
Let's do.
So-
Well, why don't we do that? Why don't we do a couple live things on the Bengal Gym page to test it out?
Okay. So just do a couple quick videos and send them to you guys and see what you guys want to do and see what we want to post.
Yeah.
Well, I go one step further. I think, James, what we could do is maybe like set it all up this week, and then next Saturday, like start pushing people all week getting over to the channel, and then announce that like next Saturday at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, we're going live on the Bengal Gym page. Just to chat, hang around, and then people can get a feel for what the draft party is gonna look like. It's the 3 of us chatting and test out the live stream, the live chat, and then people can, oh, I couldn't get in, I couldn't log in, and then they figured out now. So then when the draft party comes, it's already all done.
That's probably a good idea to do some sort of pre-draft half an hour special or something like that.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that'll be a good idea. Yep.
Okay.
We'll need more Jack Daniels. We need more Jack Daniels. We're gonna do a test run every weekend. She's
We're gonna
like,
have to
great.
find a way to have sterile Bengal bombs at the tailgate too.
Virtual Bengal bombs.
All right. So the rest of the
Yeah,
stuff.
sorry, I don't mean to take over. I just think that's gonna be the way to go. Like I just think
Yeah, no, we're good. No,
I
no, we're
think yeah, I think you have to make a decision because if you wait for Facebook and then you promote it, and then like I'm telling you from experience, I've done that. We did a live stream and we got everyone all excited. You click to go live and it doesn't work, and then you're scrambling. Your YouTube's been around for a long time. The integration works perfectly. I've never had an issue. I mean, knock on wood, my luck, the day we do this, it'll shit the bed, but not my fault if it does, just saying. But it should work.
okay.
It should work. Yeah.
All right. So
And you know what? James makes a really good point. Let's pump this up as a Bengal Gym YouTube channel. You're already all over Facebook and Twitter. You're not on YouTube yet. So
we get this up. We could do those links, video links on the other social media outlets and click and yeah, I think that's what we do.
You'll bring those people over, man. I'm telling you, most people have a YouTube account, even by default. They may not have it, but they have a Gmail account. Sorry, Brandon and Hannah, did it not offer you to log in with your Facebook or your Twitter?
No, it was just Gmail.
Just Gmail? Okay.
So is YouTube and Gmail, are they like associated with each other? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
'Cause
Google
I have
owns,
I have a Yahoo email that I've always used, so maybe that's why
Oh
I
yeah.
couldn't get
Yeah.
it to work. I might have a Gmail account that I made one day years ago, and I just don't remember it. Because I know I've logged into YouTube, but it's been too long.
Yeah, so they all exist. They all exist together. So Google actually bought YouTube years ago, so it's all integrated. So your Gmail account. So, like, I don't know about you guys, but on my end, like I use Chrome. So you'll see right here in my Chrome, in the top corner, you'll actually see I'm logged in here. So no matter where I go, if I go to any like Google site or anything that's owned by Google, I'm automatically logged in already, right? And I have sync turned on, so all my devices. So if I go to like anything on my phone, my history from my computer shows up on my phone. So I go to YouTube, I'm automatically logged into YouTube because it's all synced together, right, through Chrome. A lot of people use Chrome, some people use Safari, some people use Firefox, but once you log into Gmail, it unlocks everything that Google offers, which YouTube's included.
Okay.
Right,
Okay.
YouTube, and then your Gmail all links to Facebook and Facebook owns Instagram, so that's all connected. So we're gonna get to a point eventually where it's gonna be one account gets you into everything one of these days,
okay. Well, so
but not before the draft.
It like pops up here.
So the other stuff, James, you and I and Jamie can get through. We want anything else from Alex, Hannah, and Brandon at this point, or?
I just the guarantee of the models that he promised.
You are going to talk, Alex, so don't you on the draft night. So be ready.
I would love to, with this coronavirus thing, this, social distance is going to be difficult,
You're on. You got a cameo.
You're going to have to lather up the supermodels with hand sanitizer.
I have time to figure.
You have to also be 6 feet apart at all times, by the way, just so you know.
All right, guys. Alex, thanks. Brandon, Hannah, thanks for taking
Thank
time.
you.
It means a
Great
lot.
to see you guys.
So-
Great
Nice
see
to
you.
meet you guys.
We'll be in
problem.
touch again before everything here. We'll kind of use you guys to help us through the process before we get going on the draft. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Okay,
Have
do
a
you
good
want to?
night.
Bye, guys. Thanks again, eh? Okay. When Alex says coronavirus, it sounds actually much nicer, right? Coronavirus. It sounds less threatening. Coronavirus.
He's bored out of his fucking skull like everybody else, I think.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh, my bad, James. Jeezel Peach.
Jeez.
Sorry, Lori.
Is there kids in the background?
Sorry.
Gosh.
You need to go back outside.
Man, oh man.
My bad, Lori. I'm sorry.
Okay, I want to look at that document you sent here.
Okay, I'm looking at it right now too.
Where is that, Jimmy? What time did you send that?
I got 15 minutes, boys.
What time?
I got 15 minutes.
Where, Jimmy, where the heck? What time did you send that?
Hold on. I don't know. I'm getting in there now. Get out of this damn YouTube thing.
Oh, you know what? It was linked into another one. You said at 4:58. What's up?
What are you doing? I'm partner with partner, okay? Howdy, partner. Partner.
Are we talking about doing night 2, Friday night?
Dude, I guess we could, but we got so much to dig through on night 1.
If we survive night 1, we'll do night 2.
Yeah, and that could be way more casual and relaxed.
Oh, you guys want to do like a wrap up thing on the Friday?
No, just to do it again on Friday.
Like a hangout?
You got day 2 of the draft. You got the second and third rounds. Here.
Oh, day 2. Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Yeah. I just put a bunch of different thoughts down there, James. I mean, so we're going to have to, or let's all three decide this at this point. So do we want to start this, regardless of the Bengals do 7 to 7:30 or 7:30 to 8, we want to start this at 6 o'clock?
6 to 9, man. Perfect.
6 to 9, James, you want to go?
Man, I don't think 9's late enough.
Yeah, you might be right. I mean, I think you just go 6. I think you just go 6 till whenever.
Yeah, I say pregame when it will start an hour before, and then just say the conclusion of round 1.
Well, the draft starts at 8 o'clock.
Okay. Yeah. Well, an hour is not going to be long enough.
So 6 to 8. So we're going to go.
No, I wouldn't start that early. If the draft doesn't start till 8, then don't start till 7. That gives us an hour.
Well, remember, we don't have an hour because the Bengals are going to do a half an hour show. So we're going to miss half an hour there.
Which is fine. That's no problem at all. I mean, I want to start too early.
What do we want to do? 6:30?
I'm fine at 7, but if the Bengals, who knows what the Bengals are going to do.
What time's the draft?
8 o'clock. The first pick
will be about 8:15.
8:15ish.
30? 8:15ish.
Mhm.
So you're saying what time are you saying? 7:30?
I'm always saying an hour intro, hour before it starts.
So we just have to take into account. I'm okay doing whatever. If the Bengals
go
7 to 7:30,
then
the Bengals go from 7:30 to 8. What's the Bengals are going to announce this later, like the week of the draft, probably.
So here's the thing. I think we want to be live before the Bengals go live, because what we want to do is have people onboarded like to ours, and then we push them to the Bengals, and then the Bengals, hopefully when they're done theirs, go, hey, if you guys want to keep chatting, Bengal Jim's things running the thing, check it out, blah, blah, blah. And then we're still running, right? Like, we don't want to be trying to get people to tune in after they go live. You know what I mean? Like that. I want to get people in here before they go live, because in that way we have people watching, right?
Yes, I agree with that.
So 6:30 would probably be the time, right?
Well, I don't know what time you think the Bengals are going to go.
That's the problem. I mean, they're not going to make their announcement, I don't think, anytime until probably the week of. I could be wrong.
See, here's the thing, guys. Like, even if you went at 6 o'clock, don't forget, it's not going to just be the three of us here. People are going to be watching live. We'll be chatting. There's going to be enough interactivity there's enough that we could talk about. I mean, Jim, you guys could tell stories from the tailgate. Like, there's a lot of stuff we could talk about.
Hey, why don't you get Lance McAllister too, Jimmy?
Yeah, I started to ask you about that. Just, I mean, pre is going to be better than post for some of these guys, the way it sounds. So, all right, I'm typing here. Just make sure I keep these to-dos out. out here in front. So
Okay, so what do you want my role to be? So the day of, we're live, just moderating. You want to moderate?
Well, and I think the biggest thing for you, Jamie, is make sure all this integration's working with YouTube and all that. And you still have to set up the YouTube channel
Yep.
for Bengal Gyms, but let's make it a Bengal Gym channel,
Yeah, I'll do
not
that on Monday.
draft
I'll get it all
specific.
set up.
not a
Yep.
draft specific channel. We'll have the
I
draft.
agree.
You know what I mean?
because we're going to build out on that YouTube thing over time.
Right.
Something
But
that-
do you want me, I mean, I have to be in a Zoom call because I have to help moderate, but do you
Yeah.
want me talking or do you want me to sort
Yeah,
of
I
like
mean, I think-
running it behind the
No, I
thing
think
or?
it'll be good to talk.
Yeah, I think Jamie, I think it'd be awesome because I'm hoping the way this works, because we're gonna get so many different people from all over the fucking world, all over the country. You can if there's some dead time, hey guys, we've got Joe from Arkansas and Jamie from whatever Wales, and to kind of just I want to keep that theme of the fans kind of very prominent through the whole thing.
So I'll kind of watch the chat and I'll throw in when I see a break, kind of like, hey, Jimmy, so-and-so from whatever says this. And then you guys can start.
Yeah, I mean, that'll be
expanding on that.
something. Yeah, because I think we're
Cool.
going to need
All right.
it. I mean, just like you wanted to go get a refill of drink, you know what I mean? And Brandon just got in on the chat too, so he was able to.
Figured it out.
Oh, I never even, I don't even have the YouTube open anymore. Hold on.
All right, so we don't want to put anything concrete out there communication wise. So right now, what tentatively 6 or 6:30? What are you guys thinking?
I tell you what, 2 hours before is a lot of time.
Well, it's not really 2 hours. It's an hour and a half because the Bengals are doing half an hour.
But have they even committed? They're doing a half-hour pregame.
They're absolutely doing half an hour pregame. They just don't know if they're doing it from 7 to 7:30 or 7:30 to 8. That's what they don't know yet. So even if they did it at 7, we could start it at 6:30.
I wouldn't start any earlier than 6:30.
Jamie, your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, we need to make a decision before they announce theirs. That's the problem. So,
The earliest they said they would do it is 7.
okay, so yeah, I would say I'd say 6:30. Again, that first half hour is what we're gonna call onboarding, just getting people on,
Okay.
right? And then shouting people out like, "Hey, we see so and so in the chat. Hey, so and so's here." So it doesn't have to be a lot of content that first 20 minutes or so.
Okay.
So Jimmy, what I'm thinking about doing is, do you have like Bengal Gyms tailgate.com register or anything like that? Do you have anything like that bought?
Nope.
Okay. So I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna get bengalgyms.com, whatever, like bengalgyms.com, and then we're gonna set it up so it's gonna forward to your YouTube channel. So we don't have to put out a specific YouTube URL. We just send them to that URL.
Got it.
When they go to bengalgyms.com, it's going to send you right to your YouTube channel. So you don't have to tell people, go to YouTube, search for Bengal Gyms, blah, blah, blah. Go to
And that's how-
bengalgyms.com.
That's how we communicate this through social media, is that link.
All of it. Tune in, bengalgyms.com, and bengalgyms.com is going to forward to the YouTube channel. No brainer. And then when this is all done, I'll transfer ownership of bengalgyms.com to you. So then that way it's in your name and everything. I'll do it now just so I can set it all up and get it all done.
Okay. And I'm going to work on a video intro for the YouTube thing. And would make sense to me that the Bengals would do theirs from 7:30 to 8 and transition right into the draft, but who knows? And then we need to put together a schedule then, right, James? I mean, we've got all these guests. We need to tell them when we want them on. And
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to dictate that. I mean, I wouldn't, because I don't want to put them in a box. We'll make them happen. You know what I mean? It's not like we're going to have 4 on at the same time. That way, I think they're going to be more prone to do it too.
But they're going to
Hey.
ask. Some of these guys are going to ask though, like, "Hey, when do you want me on?" We're going to have to.
And if they're requesting it, give them one.
Yeah.
Then say, okay, 7:15.
Got it.
But you definitely don't want anybody on during the Bengals broadcast. You don't want anybody on during the pick, right? So, no one's going to be on ours between 7:30 and 8:30.
Yeah.
Or potentially 7 to 8:30, depending on when the Bengals go, right? So it could be tricky scheduling people. So I think, again, when you're talking to the Bengals, having access to people is obviously amazing. So anyone that can get us would be great. I think the biggest thing you want to push for with the Bengals is just like, hey, we're to promote the shit out of ours. When you guys go live, we're to push all of our viewers to you. Can you push your viewers to us? Is there any way that you can mention that we're doing a fan online party? Right? Maybe that's a no. Maybe that's not realistic. But
No, I
we
think
can
it's
make
a
it.
great ask. I think it's a
But
great
we
ask.
can make it really easy for them, Jimmy, by going. All you gotta do is just pump out the BengalGym.com URL. Right? If you guys want to follow along to the fan one, check out, and maybe to play it fair, they go, you guys can go check out BengalGyms.com. You can also check out these other 2 or 3 guys that you said are doing one too. And they might want to just mention everybody at the same time. But I'll tell you right now,
That's likely. what
ours gonna stand out because we're gonna be BengalGyms.com.
Right.
Everyone else will be like, search for this or look up these guys.
There's a couple guys that are looking to start off on his small, like Bengals captain, James. I don't know if he's going to wind up doing it, but he's got his own little studio. I mean, he's all pissy about this probably. So
Yeah, I mean, I think let's work on that word thing. And honestly, Jimmy, here's the deal. I would invite 30 potential media people, and with the expectation you're going to get 10.
Yeah.
You know what I
the
mean?
ones we have right now, I know for a fact will be there, but the more people we ask, there's going to be.
I think, yeah, I mean, if we can get some players and ask, whatever his name is, Damien, whatever, ask him for some help with some ex-players and things like that.
Yeah, I think that's not going to be a problem. I think we're going to get access to like Dan Horde and Lapham and all these guys. So
I mean, I think the
just go to a different room.
I was looking for my charger, and I'm actually back to where I started. The charger.
Okay, I thought so. I thought I was going crazy. I'm like, holy man.
All right, so what's our game plan then? Next Saturday again, or when are we doing our next one? Test.
Yeah, so here's the thing, guys. So Easter weekend, obviously. So Monday, I'll get the Bengal Gym channel set up. I'll get BengalGyms.com set up. I'll get that all sorted out. And then I'm good to test it pretty much anytime.
Okay.
So
do we want to do it?
I don't know. Are you still working? You're still working, eh, James?
Yeah, we're swamped.
Okay. Like you want to do like an evening, like
you want to try it Thursday night, the night of, or the night before, or Thursday's better?
So I'm good Friday night. I mean, I got something every night during the week because I'm doing like local.
Okay, so let's do
shit,
Saturday again.
You want to do Saturday again? Okay.
Fine.
Well, here's the thing. Saturday, I mean, we could do a couple different things. We could do a test ourselves, like say a little earlier, but then we could announce. We could start promoting this week to get people to go to BengalGyms.com and join our YouTube channel because it'll be set up on Monday. So I'll communicate with you guys through email on that.
But here's let's do that though, Jamie. I want a couple things of content on there, like I said, and hey, this is Bengal Gym. Welcome to this new channel. Log in, subscribe, whatever. We're really going to kick this off for the draft. Stay tuned for more updates. So I just don't want to announce that it's there. I mean, let's just, even if it's 2 30-second videos, I'm trying to think what else.
Okay, so let's give that as a project to Jimmy then. So over the weekend, just shoot me 2 quick videos that just say, welcome to the channel, and we're going to be hosting a draft party here. Make sure you subscribe below. I'll send you a couple.
I will have that done tomorrow. I mean, I've got the boss out here.
What about if we got a copy of that commercial to put on there? Would that be pretty cool?
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean, Jimmy?
Yeah, we've got. I mean, that link's still on.
Do you have a high quality copy of that commercial? Because I couldn't find one.
Hey, tell your web buddies there. We need a copy of it for our YouTube channel. I don't know if we can get it.
It's on Twitter. I mean, we can take that right off Twitter, right?
I don't know. That's a Jamie question.
I mean,
yeah, you can save video. You can save videos on Twitter.
Yeah, I do.
You get Jamie those links then, Jimmy?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to email him. Hold on. Got my to-dos here.
I mean, that'd be something else cool that's going to be on there.
I have to go, guys. We're doing a Cards Against Humanity thing with some friends that I didn't know. I gotta go set it up.
All right, thanks, Jamie.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna make Jimmy the host. Okay, you're the host now. If I leave, you guys can still chat.
Okay, cool. James, you okay?
All right.
See you,
Yeah.
buddy. Have fun.
Cheers,
buddy.
guys.
Aaron, we said
Yeah,
hey.
so I think you're gonna do those two, Jimmy, and then the other thing is if we can send Jamie that link, because I think that commercial would be cool to have on there.
Video intro. I'll do that tomorrow.
And on that video, just say, hey, you know, we look forward to adding content videos here, you know, throughout the year. We're really going to kick this off on draft night, where we will have a live feed of our, you know, with our tailgate people.
Okay, I'm gonna do a couple tomorrow. Just shoot them to you. You tell me
Yeah.
if you change it or not change it.
Yep, that's
I'll do
perfect.
that tomorrow. The commercial link I'll be able to shoot to him. That's pretty easy. I can find that on Twitter.
Yep,
It's
I think
still
that's
on
cool.
Houston's, and actually I can bet if I go there right now, it's there. It's Houston's pinned. It's pinned on Houston's Twitter feed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, hold on. I'm doing it right now. Here, hold on. Share my screen real quick. Gosh damn it. Got a delay on my link here. What the fuck? There it is. You see it? So I'm going to, I don't want to copy it to a tweet, my bad.
Yep.
What is Jamie's damn email again?
His email is contact@jamiestevens.ca.
Do I have that all spelled right there?
Hold on, let me look. Where are you at? Where you're back on Zoom? Yep, that's it right there.
You don't need it, do you?
Nope, just put in your subject line, Bengals commercial. Yeah, commercial. Yep, here's Jamie calling right now. Hey, buddy. Yo. We are. You need it for your thing? Okay, yep, we'll get off right now. Yep, we'll get off right now. I'll call Jimmy. All right. No problem. Bye-bye. We got to leave this to